Gary here from MrG Shave, back for another Saturday head and face shave. I think this is shave number 207. I'm pretty sure it is. I did check about 5 minutes ago and then I got distracted. So I think this is shave number 207. Let's have a look at the hardware. Today I'm using my Captain's Choice shaving bowl, shallow shaving bowl. It's quite a bit smaller than the Giles shaving bowl, but it still works. It's still nice. I enjoy using it, but I do prefer the Giles shaving bowl. I'll show you the two next to each other, and you see what I mean. So if I hold them, you can see there's quite a marked difference in size. And the thing I like about the Giles shaving bowl is the unglazed section, which is quite rough and very grippy, whereas you've only got the thumb. I put my thumb there to grip it, but it works. It's fine. I mean, it's absolutely fine, and for most people it'd be great, but that's a better bowl in my opinion. Let's put that back up here. So that's the bowl. The brush, I'm using my favourite dome shaving brush, which is the Yaqi Betelgeuse, or some call it the Yaqi Bear. It's a 28mm synthetic brush. Beautiful brush, great for domes, a bit too big for the face, but I'm just going to use it today. And then the razor is my Thorn. So this is the Leaf Thorn razor, and it's got a brand new Euromax blade in there today. So that's the hardware. So I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to get ready for the shave and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all ready for the shave. Let's get some hydration on the subject. Got to remember I'm doing my dome as well. I'm going to try using the Thorn on the dome. So it's just the one razor I'm using today. As you probably saw in the picture at the beginning of the video, this is a Tabac shave. So I'm using mostly Tabac products today. This is a Tabac shaving oil and beard oil. So I'm just using it as a pre-shave. And it's got a little pipette. And that's probably enough for the face. Maybe a bit more. I think I'm going to get rid of the pipette and just pour some in my hand. And I can get it on my dome as well. Oh yeah. Beautiful. I can even rub some in my beard. Maybe one day, if anybody's interested, I'll do my post-shave routine for the beard, because I basically put oil on and then after I put the oil on I use a hairdryer on its lowest setting and just gently brush out the beard and let the oil absorb, and then I turn it to cold, and then that just stiffens up the beard. And then I put a beard balm on. So, and that's all I do, and it's not far off what this is now in terms of straightness, but that's my routine. I don't know whether anybody's interested in that. So yeah, pre-shave is now on. The soap is obviously Tabac. I thought about using the cream, but to be honest, I much prefer the solid soap. It's lathered up really nicely. I lathered it off the puck. I didn't take a chunk out of the puck. I just got my brush in there, about a 30 to 40 second lather, and then started adding water in the bowl. So, is everybody having a good weekend so far? We had there's some big news. Some big news. There is an extra addition to my family. Last weekend, I forgot to mention it on Wednesday. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. But I've got another granddaughter. She was born on Sunday. I think it was Sunday. And her name is Maya Rose. So welcome to the world, Maya. I'll put a picture up here now. I went round to see her after my shave on Wednesday evening. So yeah, tiny little thing. I remember when my kids were born how small, in particular my daughter Sammy, when she was born, her hand literally fitted over my little finger, over this from here to here. It was incredible. I couldn't get over how small she was. This is going to need more water. Oh yeah. The smell, tabac. It's just a fantastic smell, in my opinion. I love it. I know some people loathe it, but it's a great autumn winter scent for me. I always look forward to using this when it's that time of year. It was a no-brainer. I opened the cupboard and it was just speaking to me. Use me. It's going to need even more water. I'm probably just going to go with this. I don't need the big fluffy meringue lather. I like lather like this. I just feel I can see what I'm doing better. And without my glasses I can't see much. No, that's not true. I think I'm on 1.25 or something magnification, somewhere around there. Right, let's go for it. Let's use the Thorn. Euromax blade on its first use. Oh yeah, that feels good. I think where I find it's not as good is when you're going against the grain, especially at the back where the creases are. I find the leaf does a much better job, but the pivoting head leaf. But we'll see. I have to focus a little bit more when using an SE on the dome. That feels great. Yeah, so another granddaughter. That's my 5th grandchild, and my 2 youngest haven't had kids yet, so I'm going to have a few grandchildren. It's going to get expensive at Christmas, isn't it? But yeah, it was great. It was great. Proud granddad. She looks beautiful. Wales are playing again today. Playing against Argentina in the World Cup in the quarterfinals. I'm crossing my fingers. We are favourites, but you can never, ever take anything for granted in rugby. You don't even know whether your team's going to turn up. And I have to say, the last time Wales played, I wasn't that impressed with their performance, but they still won. They got the win. but they could easily have lost. Fantastic. So let's just see how Wales performed today. Is anybody else following the rugby? Or am I the only rugby nut on this channel? To my American friends, is rugby a thing over in the US? Are there many teams from the US in rugby? That's a really good first pass. That's going, you know, feeling like that with the grain, it's like it's all gone. It's BBS, but it's not. Because as soon as you go against the grain, you feel the Velcro. But excellent first pass. There was something else I was going to talk about today and I've forgotten. Completely forgotten. What was it? The granddaughter? The rugby? Yeah, don't know. I've had a lot of good comments. I must admit, I've been a bit lackadaisical with my answering my comments lately, and some of them are 6 days old, and I don't like doing that. I'm making a mental note to try and respond far quicker to the comments. It's just life gets in the way sometimes. So apologies if you've all been waiting for my responses. I do get round to them. I've got a few left. I did some this morning. This definitely needs more water. Very thin. Let's put some in the middle of the brush. Yeah, I don't know what it was I was going to talk about. I had a few responses about, well, razor suggestions. That I'm looking at. I looked at, there was a Yaqi one. I can't remember the other two. They were much more expensive, but they were a bit mild. From their description, they sounded quite mild razors. They were about $120 each. Which would be about, I don't know, I'm guessing about £100, £99, something like that here in the UK. I looked at those and I thought, well, they're a bit mild. If you go back to my last Saturday's video where I asked the question, you'll see one of the comments in there suggesting two razors, both around the $120 mark. And I have had a look at those, but they need to be at least Edwin Jagger aggression, you know, where you've got blade feel. Both of the razors that were suggested said that it was a mild razor, and it's not something I would consider buying anymore. It has to be at least medium to aggressive for me. Oh, I've got a bump on the back of my head and I felt that. I've just decapitated it. No blood yet. Oh yeah, there's a tiny little bit, it'll bleed. Oh yeah, fantastic. I mean, I'd be happy if I was going away and I wanted to take a razor to do both my dome and my face, then I'd be happy to take this with me. But as you all know, I tend to take a cheaper razor and one that's readily available when I go on holiday or go away anywhere. Right, against the grain is straight up on this side. I cannot remember against the grain. This is across the grain on this side, is straight up. Across the grain is as you'd expect on this side. Well, I just can't remember what the other subject I was going to bring up was. Nothing major. Right, let's have a feel around. Oh yeah, I definitely caught the back of my head. It was obviously a raised bump because it was a sudden, it was almost like a speed bump in the road. That feels great. So, third pass. Let's put a bit more water in here. Run the brush through it. I'm not looking forward to the post-shave with the alum and the aftershave and the witch hazel. That's going to sting at the back. Definitely going to sting. Oh, that's better. I do love tobacco. That smell. Is it too early to mention Christmas? Has anybody? I bought my first Christmas present. Not for me, for my mother. She saw something in a garden centre and I said, well, I tell you what, I haven't got a clue what to get you for Christmas, so I'll get you that. So yeah, I bought my first Christmas present. I'll probably start looking at buying some in the next few weeks. Probably Black Friday is when I'll start buying some of them in earnest. Right, against the grain is a cross on this side. Fantastic. This Euromax blade is quite smooth with the Thorn. Goes well, the pairing is good. Feels great. Against the grain on the dome. This is where I've really got to concentrate with this razor, because I just don't feel that it gets in the nooks and crannies as well, which is surprising because of the size of the head of the pivoting leaf. You would have thought this would be much better. That doesn't feel too bad. Get round here. Sorry, I'm zoning out. I haven't got round to that decapitated lump yet, but I'm sure I will. Oh yeah, let's just go carry on this way. Well, the lump's gone. Any slight imperfection on your skin, and you know, certainly with a Thorn, because it's quite an aggressive razor really. Any slight imperfection. Is there anywhere I've missed? No, that's pretty good to be honest. Oh no, there is a bit there. That's it. BBS on the dome. Let's go for the fourth pass on the face. This looks very thin now, but it looks this thin because there's no beard growth left. So it's got nothing to gather on. So you're just sort of lathering on a very thin layer of soap. So here we go, fourth pass. Or pickup pass. I don't know whether I'm the only YouTuber that does a fourth pass, but it's just the way I like to do it. Your mileage may vary. Most people are happy with 3 passes. But I do like to get BBS everywhere. And I find the only way I can absolutely guarantee that BBS is with a fourth pass. I could just dab some lather here and the 2 corners and down here. But what's the point? Just lather up. Just the way I look at it. Right, let's have a feel around. BBS. That technique of 4 passes in 4 different directions, get it every time, everywhere is BBS, regardless. So, right, I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all cleaned up. Post-shave feel is great. Well hydrated, bit of blood on my head, but not much. I don't expect that's going to continue to bleed much. I'm going to run over my dome and face with alum as normal. Oh yeah, that's so refreshing. So what have you all been using this week? Anything special? Anything stands out in terms of shave? Something new, new soap? I haven't got anything new at the moment. I haven't been buying much. I'm contemplating getting something for the Halloween, but don't know. Any recommendations for a Halloween soap? I haven't really done Halloween. I've got my Christmas soaps all sorted. I should really have Halloween soap, shouldn't I? Not much of a sting. Not even where I've taken the top off a bump. I'd say under the jawline about a 2 out of 10. On the cheeks, nothing. No feedback at all. So pleasantly surprised, really. Then I'm going to cold rinse then. I've done it back to front. Normally I cold rinse, then I put the alum on, then I wipe off with a cold cloth, but I haven't done the cold rinse, so I forgot. So yeah, it's nice to be doing 2 videos in a week again. Right, let's wash this off with cold water. That's nice. Oh. Another great shave. Right, let's go on with the witch hazel. My usual witch hazel, which is Boots tea tree and witch hazel. I use Thayer's quite a lot in the summer, but in the winter it's always Boots tea tree and witch hazel. Oh. A little bit of feedback, sort of a tingle, bit more than a hum, but not. It doesn't score a 1 out of 10 at all. More of a few tingles. That's it. And then to continue with the Tabac theme, it's my Tabac aftershave. I used to have a bigger bottle than this. I don't know whether they still do them in bigger bottles. Oh, that's beautiful. Really, really, really nice. Definitely got some sting there. That's up to about a 2 out of 10 on the back here, where I've cut myself or gone a bit too close. And then I'm going to finish off with Tabac post-shave balm, or aftershave balm as they call it. I'm going to give that a shake because I think last time it was a bit liquidy. So yeah, a full Tabac shave. So got quite a lot there, but it's for the dome and the face. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of a great shave. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. I still can't think of what the other subject was that I was going to talk about. But yeah, as I say, welcome to the world, Maya Rose. I'll be seeing you again soon, possibly in the next week. And yeah, good luck Wales versus Argentina this afternoon. It's 4 o'clock UK time, I think, is the kickoff. So I should have this video up by then. Certainly published on YouTube. I'm doing this video a little bit early. It's now 12:15. I would have just been getting in the shower normally for a shave, so I'm hoping to get this all up, done and dusted and posted before the game. Otherwise I've got 2 screens on my computer so I can watch the game and do all the video and stuff. Anyway, right, I'll be back now on Wednesday for another straight shave. I'll see you then. Bye now.